Hey everybody, it's time to swing with Still Swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas. And today, family, we got my girl Kendra G. As always, family, I ain't seen much of it, maybe 15, 25 seconds of it. She on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, gentlemen.
My name is Raven.
Raven, where you calling us from?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina.
hmm
How old are you?
I'm 35 years old.
35. What you do for a living?
I am a loan signing agent, and I'm one test away from my real estate license.
A loan signing agent, and what else?
One test away from my real estate license.
One test away. Okay. You have any children?
I do. I have 5 sons.
You really have 5 sons?
I do. They're
Okay.
16, 15, 13, 12, and 10.
Okay, girl. Well, give me a second. 16, 15, 13, 12, and 10. All by the same man?
Yes, I was married.
Okay. When did you get divorced?
I've been divorced for 12 years now.
12 years? Well, you got married young?
I did, to my high school sweetheart.
Okay. Got you. All right. Raven, you told me. What's your zodiac sign?
I am an Aquarius.
Aquarius. All right. So Raven, Raleigh, North Carolina, 35, mom to 5, followed by her ex-husband. She's a loan signing agent, and she's one test away from her real estate license.
First thoughts, not a bad looking lady. 35, 5 kids, divorce, no way. Baby girl, you divorced some man that came back out here with his 5 kids. You've been divorced 12 years now, right? So I'm sure you know how hard it is. I hope you got some sense because I know I don't speak for all the brothers. So let's just listen.
And Raleigh, North Carolina, Aquarius.
Yes.
What, 35. What kind of man are you looking for?
I am looking for a God-fearing man, a man that goes to God about me, our family that we create, someone that loves my children, someone that's all into me, someone that's loyal, someone that can communicate and comprehend, someone that that could just be my safe place. I could just like let all my guards down and just be my safe place. Just be vulnerable and romantic, and
Fair use, family. Fair use.
that's what I'm looking for. Someone I can build and grow with, travel the world with. I love to travel. That's
Okay.
what I'm looking for.
What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers is someone that lies, a cheater, and not financially stable.
And not financially stable. What's
Yes.
financially stable to you?
Unable to manage or budget your money or manage your money properly.
Okay. Is there a number to that?
I'm looking for someone that makes over 100.
Over 100. Okay, over 100K. Do you want more kids?
I will settle for one or two more.
1 or 2 more. So do you have 5? That means you'll have 7.
Yeah,
He's down for it. Okay. Could he have kids already?
he can.
Baby girl, let me be the first one to tell you because women ain't gonna never tell you this. You lost your goddamn mind. All right, you ain't getting none of that. None of that. Listen, you're gonna get what you've been getting. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Maybe you think some dude looking for some baby, some chick with 5 kids to take around the world. Why must you believe something like that? That men looking for middle-aged chicks with 5 kids to take all around the world. Should have got that from your husband. Take them back. Listen, that's a hellified dude you described. A hellified ass dude you just described. Those guys built. They not born. Okay? They not born, baby girl. They get built. You know the process to that? That's hell. He expecting the prize at the end of that journey. If you told him you was going to be his prize at the end of that journey, he would have just quit that journey right where you told him and went to the parking lot, bought him a bag of heroin and Shot it right in his arm. All right, he'd have been a junkie from here on out if you would have told him that. They told him that this nightmare, all right, that he was going to get some busted up middle-aged baby mama, a 5 hood rat with dreams of just destroying them. Because listen, that's all you could do to any man. Just drag them down, destroy them. Go back to your husband. All right, take them back. All 5 of them, all 6 of y'all, go back.
He can. Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, you don't care about that?
I'm 5 foot tall, so I will like for him to be taller than me. At least 6 foot or over.
At least what?
At least over 6 foot.
You gotta be.
What you gotta understand, fellas, what you got here is she talking to her dream dude. This dude that never come and talk to her. Okay, these men don't pay her no mind. Never have, never will. She know that. She know that. Her life told her this. Not because Thomas is telling her this, fellas. Her life told her this. She know that. She know the kind of men she get. Unemployed. All right, her men make no cash. Shit. Nothing. They need to live in a house. All right, till she kick them out. All right, they lie to her as long as they can. She ain't having no more babies. Oh, let her buy. She know ain't no dude coming to give her another baby. All right, you gotta take care of 6 or 7 just to get 1 or 2. That sounds ridiculous everywhere in the world, baby girl, except in your mind.
You're 5 feet.
You sound ridiculous to a man anywhere in the world that's doing anything with himself. All right, you sound ridiculous everywhere except in your mind. Ridiculous, babe.
I know.
He has to be over 6 feet?
Yes.
And he has to make over 100K?
Yes.
Do you want him to be black?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, you're open. That does open up your pool. I was gonna say if you said black, then you making the pool really small.
Baby girl, you know, for a man like that to choose you, you gotta have something he want. All right. What do you have that this man would want? All right. Stop telling us about what you want. You see, we got your ass on the Kendra G show. Tell us what you got. All right. Tell us what you got. All right. Because we ain't saying much. All right. You better start talking.
Small. I mean, it's still a small pool, to be honest. Your ex-husband made 100K, I'm assuming.
Yeah, somewhat.
Did he?
Maybe you think it's some white man, Hispanic man, Middle Eastern man, Asian man making 100K who looking for some black chick, all right, and her 5 kids to take to dinner. You dreaming. You dreaming. Wake your sorry ass up, girl. All right.
I can't remember.
You was married to him for how many years?
We were married for 5, but he had a lot of other stuff going on. So
you had 5 kids behind. You had 5 kids with him, and you don't know if he made 100K.
He did, but he was doing a lot of.
She telling the goddamn lie. He ain't making nothing. He wasn't making close. All right. All right. I don't even know if she was married. I don't know how much of this I believe. Listen, bro, this one of them gangster hood rats who think she need to come on here and sound better. Sound a little better than she a trifling mess. All right. You know she ain't about nothing. And any man who would even think about wasting his time. All right. Her men need to live in a house. All right. They kind of cute and they gotta sleep on the porch if she ain't gonna let them stay there.
Other stuff with his money.
Okay. Was he 6 feet?
He was 6'3".
Oh, he's 6'3". Okay. And why didn't y'all work out? Because y'all do have 5 kids together.
People change. We were young. People change.
Someone told me to ask this question. What is it like? Okay, you didn't say y'all grew apart, but they said, Kendra, start asking the meaning of. So he changed in what way?
He got hooked on drugs.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a big.
No, he been on drugs. He was hooked on drugs from the beginning. I told you, he wasn't making nothing. He wasn't making no cash. All right, and I don't believe they was married. That's her baby daddy. All right, trust me. You seen her before, bro. She wouldn't know the truth if it slapped the living hell out of her.
Change.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me ask somebody. I'm gonna respond to this. Diary Fat Girl said, Kendra, stop asking if the baby daddy make the same. That should be an upgrade. Well, Diary, I think it was Diary Fat Girl.
Men not looking to upgrade you. We not looking to upgrade y'all. All right, what the hell? Who the hell told y'all that? Y'all make this stuff up and then charge us with having to be that, and we keep telling you no. All right, we don't give a damn that you don't like it. All right, no. I don't know who told you they lied to you.
Girl, yeah, you are a woman. So I understand for you as a woman how you feel about that sentiment, but you guys are here looking for men. And what men have told me is they would like to know that. They would like to know if the requirement that you now have was a requirement that you gave to the man you had children with. So that's
Listen, let me tell you something. It wouldn't matter if the requirement was made to the man she made children with or not. It's a hell no. Hell, she got 5 kids. Okay, she got 5 or some dude kids that she wants you to take care of. She wants y'all to be a family and you to take care of them. All right, she out of her mind. She been divorced for 12 years. Ain't no man been interested in that. So far, ain't no man gonna be interested in it the rest of the way. All right, don't start getting better as you keep getting older, and you just gonna keep getting older. I don't even know what advice to give you. Yeah, I do. Take them back. Take them back to who gave them to you.
why I asked that Diary Fat Girl. She's not looking for a woman, she's looking for a man. So I do think it's important that I ask the questions that the men y'all say y'all looking for would like to know. Any more questions?
I mean, my ex-husband, he did pay all the bills, and I was able to go to school full time and be a stay-at-home mom. And so
She telling the goddamn lie. She thinks she need to say this to make it sound better. He was a junkie. All right. All right. Only thing he was taking care of was that box. All right. Keeping her popping out them babies. And now she want to come and charge some other man with cleaning up that natural disaster she got over there called the life. No, thank you. We don't want it. All right. Take him back. We don't care what he on. You better find him and get him back on you, girl, because we don't want this. Well, we can't do nothing with this. What you think a man can do with this? He can't do shit with this, girl. You better get real. You dreaming. Wake your sorry ass up.
yeah, I didn't really have to worry about finances. Of course, I had to go ask him for money, so that made me become the independent person that I am. Because I don't like ask men for, I want my hair done, my nails done. You told me no, because no. But he did pay all the bills. So yeah.
So do you desire that situation again?
For my husband to be the main provider, I would.
Listen, she could desire whatever the hell she want. All right, that ain't never happened for her. She made that up, and it ain't gonna start happening for her because she said that. All right, and I wouldn't give a damn if it was happening for her. All right, she better go back and get it again from him. All right, because that's the only shot she got, and we know she ain't got a shot there.
Okay. So another man that you would get married, and then would you work or no?
I would work, yes.
You would work. Okay, you would work. Let's keep going. Okay, you would work. Let's do the Kendra Kim.
Okay. All right, let me turn around so you can.
Okay, we see you. All right.
It's okay, baby girl. I ain't gonna get you none of that shit. I ain't gonna get you none of that. All right, let me explain something to you right now. All right, they got way less kids than you and come on here, and they way more in shape and still can't get it done. All right, I don't know why you think you got no magic. All right, listen, there gotta be a dream. All right, even if it was a dream, he could only dream about doing it because he can't do that shit in real life.
Okay, I can't let this go. Because someone said no man asked that. Shut your single ass up. I can tell you single watching the show. Plenty of men have asked that question. Plenty, not just one. Plenty have said it. So listen, ladies, listen. Y'all can watch me for the rest of your life. I don't know if I'm be.
Listen, they think if they live in fantasy land and in denial, that means it's not true. All right, they think they gotta like it for it to be true. Remember that, fellas. Remember when you talking to her, she thinks she gotta like it for it to be true. If she don't like it, it's a lie, and I don't give a damn what kind of fact it is. Trust that.
Doing this show for the rest of my life, but you can watch me as long as I'm doing this show because it seems like y'all refuse to talk to the men that y'all say y'all want to date. All I do is talk to these men that y'all say y'all want to date. So I always can tell when y'all don't talk to them. This is not for you, Raven. This is for the person that thought they were saying something in the comment section. Back to you. When was your last relationship, honey?
It was April of this year. It was
April of this year. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
April of this year.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
3 flaws: overthinking, um, overthinking, anxiety, and I can't think of the third one.
Okay. Just 2 flaws.
Mhm.
Just
This trifling mess right here can't think of another flaw. All right, she on here talking to men like she don't got 5 or some junky kids and need some man to take care of it. And then you gotta be this superhero on top of that to come and accept some chick who can't offer you nothing. Nothing, not a goddamn thing. All right, all she can do is drag you down. Go get your baby daddy, ex-husband, whoever he is, and drag him down. Baby girl, you think you got something a man can believe in? Huh? You really believe that? Who told you that? Women. Women told you it don't matter. They told you your situation don't matter. He just need to have what you want. How that working out for you? Huh? We got your ass on the Kendra G show. That's about how much we give a damn about what you want. Ain't gonna start. Tell us what you got. You ain't told us nothing like that yet. Tell us what you got, girl.
you. Okay. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a very open person. I'm very fun. Very optimistic. I love to travel. I love to laugh. I don't argue. I don't do any type of drama. I don't have any type of baby daddy drama, so no one has to worry about that. um, I'm very independent. I have my own everything. I have my own car, house. I take care of my children very well. I hold it down.
That don't got shit to do with us. All right, that don't bring no kind of value to us. And all that shit you was talking, we could get that from a teddy bear. All right, we could get that from a damn teddy bear, girl. You need to go hit somewhere. I don't know where you came from, but crawl back under there. All right, no, no, no. Okay, everybody, and we back swinging. We're still swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas, and we moving it right along, family. We got my girl, Kendra G. As always, family, I ain't seen much of it. 15, 25 seconds of it. Look, she on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, fellas.
Now, girlfriend, you know a name like Sexy Eater got everybody thinking.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's
What does it
because
stand for?
it's basically so when you have a sexy mouth like teeth, lips, sexy eater. That's what it is. I
Eating
know
what?
it sounds eating everything sexy.
Such
Drinking
as.
sexy, eating sexy, sexy. Your mouth is sexy. Like you have a beautiful mouth. You could be a sexy. You're a sexy eater.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, hell, I'm not. I'm not. I'm an ugly eater. I'm ugly. I'm the trash eater.
But I mean,
I'm
it's
the
about your
ugly eater. No,
aesthetics
I'm
of your
not. I ain't
mouth.
no sex eater. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'll eat. Nope. Not a nope.
She said nope. Okay.
What is your name, honey?
Angel.
Angel. Angel, where you calling us from,
Um,
baby?
I live in McKinney, Texas.
Okay. Angel, and how old are you?
I'm 39.
39. What you do for a living?
I work as a cybersecurity manager.
Cybersecurity. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have one daughter.
How old's your daughter?
She's 6.
6.
Mhm.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
I got divorced. Actually, I got divorced in 2020.
2020. Okay. Angel 39, cybersecurity, one daughter that's 6, divorce in 2020. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
And where you calling us from? What city you live?
I live in McKinney, Texas.
Texas. Okay. Let's do it. We got Angel, Texas, 39, Aquarius, cybersecurity, one daughter that's 6, was once married, is divorced. Was you married to your daughter's dad?
Yes.
Okay. You want to answer why y'all got divorced?
We got divorced because we just weren't aligning. He was abusive, and I just
Okay.
wasn't going to tolerate it.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Try not to have your hair cut off, because I don't want, because sometimes when I, try not to have your hair cut off. Can you?
Oh.
First thoughts, nice looking lady. Nice looking lady. 39, 6-year-old daughter, divorced. She's daughter too young, and nice looking lady though. Not really my type, but I recognize that that's a nice looking lady. And I don't know, but is that the most popular answer for divorce? That answer she gave? All of these. But I know I don't speak for all the brothers, so let's just listen, fellas.
Yourself?
You said my hair?
Don't have your head cut off. So I'm saying don't
Oh,
have your hair cut off. Okay.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out this
We
camera.
can
It was
see
like showing the.
you fine. I can see
Oh,
you when you sit right there. Stay
it's
right
like
there.
it's like on my screen. It has like a black box, and it's like covering half of the video.
Well, I'm telling you, when you lean back, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, you're fine right there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What kind of men are you look, Angel? Why you keep leaning forward? Stop worrying about the
Because my
comments.
phone is like far away from me.
Stop worrying about the comments. Focus on me. What kind of men are you looking for?
I'm just looking for somebody who's honest, funny. They have something going for themselves, whether it be like an entrepreneur or either just a career, but just something that they're happy with themselves. Somebody who's positive, who has a positive outlook on life. Like even if you're going through something right now, that you have a light to get to a better place. Somebody who's funny. I don't want a man with a bunch of kids because I feel like kids are very expensive. So if you have a bunch of kids and you don't have a good job, you're probably broke, or most likely you're not. I'm just gonna keep it real. So if you have a bunch of kids and bunch of baby mamas, don't talk to me.
Fair use, family. Fair use.
Um, if you don't have a job and you're like a bum, move along. You have to have a car because I'm not gonna pick you up. Um, if you don't, I hope you like your mom, because I don't want a man that doesn't like their mom, because they mostly have like emotional type of issues, stuff like that. And also you have to be like believe in God. Yeah. Christian.
Okay. Okay.
Not too much,
Uh,
you know.
not too much. All right.
Yeah.
Oh God. Should what
Baby girl, I just got a quick question to ask you. You think that was attractive? The way you just did that? Do you think that was inviting, soft and warm? The way you just laid that out? You sounded straight gangster with that. All right, maybe you think men attracted to that. No, let me tell you who would be attracted to that. Women. Women would think you look bossy talking like that. Men, we think you look challenging. We think you look rude and disrespectful. We think we don't want this shit. All right, now I see exactly why you on the Kendra G show already.
are your deal breakers?
Deal breaker. Uh okay, a deal breaker is like I don't like men that be like too hood. Like they be like, you feel every time they say a sentence, they gotta be like, you feel me? You know, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like they are the mumbling. Like I don't know what the hell you saying. Like no, can't do it. Or if you have gold teeth and your teeth are rotten under the gold teeth, negative. If you don't have dental insurance, negative. If you don't have health insurance, negative. Um, yeah, just the basics, like the stuff like that. That should be normal.
She one of them too heavy condescending chicks who keep talking condescendingly to you because you won't pay her no mind. All right, listen, girl, ain't nobody paying this shit no mind from you. Maybe you think you talking like this would impress that distinguished gentleman you want. It's not. And you sound like one rude chick. All right, and it ain't no way I would want to be in the company of nobody like you.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I'm big on like teeth hygiene. If your gums or if you have like those baby teeth where it's like half a tooth, it's not gonna work. If your teeth are if you like don't floss and your teeth look like you got like butter caked up around it, it's not gonna work. If you don't get a haircut, it's not gonna work. Like if you don't keep yourself up, like do your hair, like hygiene, your haircut, just simple. Oh, this is another thing. If your nails are like jet black, like when I want to date with you, if your nails are like black and dirty, disgusting. And also, if your lips are like jet black, you need to stop smoking Black and Miles or
Baby girl, ain't nobody ever told you when you live in a glass house you shouldn't throw stones. Okay, because this hellified ass dude you talking about, if you told him he was gonna get some overweight, busted up baby mama hood rat for his prize at the end of his journey, he would have joined the circus. He would have joined the goddamn circus doing flips with the clowns. Okay? All right? All right? Hanging, swinging from the goddamn monkey bars. All right? If you would have told him he was going to get some overweight heifer, half cute, talking slick to him all the time. You lost your goddamn mind, baby girl. You ain't none of that. You ain't none of that. Listen, it's some women that could get up here and pop that. You're not one of them. Trust me, you're not one of them. You're not a bad looking woman. All right, you could definitely get yourself something. All right, but this stunting you sitting up here trying to do, you ain't her. You ain't her. If you was half of her, I might pay it some money. You're tripping. You're a joke. You really a joke.
whatever the hell you smoking, or you need to brush your lips or something. So just stuff like that. It's like stuff that's obvious, like that you should, you know, like if I want to date, if I have like food under my nails, like you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like it's just like common sense.
Someone
Just
said,
stuff like that.
damn girls, what Jews have you been dealing with?
Girl, I haven't been dealing with it, but I done seen some stuff. I'm like, what the hell?
She been dealing with them broke ass dudes. All right, that's who them heavy chicks deal with. Paid dudes not looking for big gold girls. All right, that's all in their mind. You see that paid ass dude with a big old girl, she been rolling with him for a long time. All right, he ain't go get her. Trust me.
I be seeing some stuff like I don't understand what's going on. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, your deal breakers were long, but it went all the way to should he look a certain way? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I would say as long as he can take care of himself and be able to take care of himself. Like when I say that, I mean like pay his own bills, have a car, vehicle, gas, and then have a little bit of extra spending money to even date. But no, I would say the minimum probably like 65,000.
Okay, that's the minimum.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the Kendra King.
Listen, her men don't have no money. Nothing. All right, her men don't have nothing. Her men come standing, they cute and need her to pay for dinner.
Kim.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
I'm
Ooh, can you
trying
see
to.
your legs?
I'm trying to.
Okay, I
I
think
need
we can
to.
see your legs. Can y'all see your
I'm
legs?
trying to back. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to. Let me put it up here. Cause my.
Okay, I think we can see. Okay, we see you, girl. Okay, woo, woo. Turn around on him. We see you, mama. So this is Angel, Texas, 39.
It's not bad, baby girl. I ain't gonna get you none of that. I ain't gonna get you none of that. Okay, you got up here and popped it like you know what I'm saying. You about to jump up and snap on us. All right, that's what you got for that hellified ass dude. That's what you think. That dude that had to turn himself into what you just talked about. Girl, you get your ass on about your business. You out your mind.
Aquarius.
Tell us what you got, baby mama. Tell us what you got. Take him back where he came from. Take her back where she came from. Tell us what you got, girl.
It's cybersecurity. One daughter that's 6, was once married. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship. Whew, it's a good question. My last relationship.
That cup, she been drinking. Girl, you drinking real good over there. You drinking real good over there. You need to get your ass on.
I guess you could say I'm dealing with options, but okay. So my last relationship, I would say 2020.
Okay.
I just want to say 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
The last time I was intimate with someone was in 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
Three flaws you have to work on.
Three flaws I have to work on is I don't have a lot of patience. Like my patience is about this long. Like I don't really tolerate a lot of stuff. And I will cuss you the fuck out. Like I'm very nice, but like if you just keep trying me, like I'm very polite and very sweet. But like if I feel like you're trying to play in my
You're not polite. You're not sweet. You're rude and mean. All right? You see how I had to come off on you, right? You see how I had to come off on you? Because you're rude. You're disrespectful. You're not nice at all. At all. All right? You nothing a man should come and waste this time on. All right? Listen, you're not soft and warm and inviting. All right? You hard and rude and disrespectful and challenging. All right? Don't no man want that. Men not looking for that. Who told you this shit? Women? Women? They lied to you, girl. They lied to you. You better find you some men to talk to quick. All right? All right? Because you running smack dab in the golden season.
face is gonna be a problem. And then like I have a hard time trying to forgive people after they try to play in my face and apologize. I really be looking at you sideways. So I'm trying to work on forgiveness and I'm also trying to work on patience.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Oh baby, I got
You ain't trying to work on shit. You trying to work your ass off the Kendra G show. You feel me? With yourself something. And you're doing a bad job. All right? You see, we got your ass up here. That means men don't care that you want this. All right? They ain't gonna give you none of this. You're gonna get this in the next 39 years about as much as you got them in the last 39 years. Men don't care. Men don't care how you think you got to the Kendra G show. You got to the Kendra G show because we don't give a goddamn. All right, tell us what you got, girl. You tell us what you got. You tell us what you got, right? God dang it now.
be lucky to do with me because I am funny, I'm fun, I'm smart. And I hate to say it, but every person I talk to, they try to come back. Like they trying to blow me up now. Like my ex-husband, I had to beg him to get a divorce. He's like won't go away. I'm very because I'm loyal. I'm loyal. Like so, one thing about me is like when I'm loyal, when I'm locked in, I'm locked in. Like I'm loyal. Like I'm not. Nobody's gonna ever be able to be like, oh, she did this to embarrass you. I'm very. I'm big on loyalty.
Girl, you could get that shit from a pet rabbit. And your husband, he just want to jump back in them cheeks 1 or 2 times. He know if you stay that long enough, you'll let him jump back in there. All right, you always do. Get on about your business. Okay, everybody, and we back swinging with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. And we moving it right along, family. We got my girl, Kendra G. As always, family, I ain't seen much of it, maybe 15, 25 seconds of it. She on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, fellas.
Hi. Okay, get situated for me. Ooh, okay, this is good light. I love it. What's your name? Well, your hair looks cute.
Thank you.
What's your how do I pronounce your name, baby?
It's Clinetta, but I go by Nettabelle.
So when we call you Nettabelle,
Yes,
where are you
please.
calling me from?
ATL.
Atlanta, how old are you?
I'll be 43 in less than an hour.
Oh, happy birthday on the way.
Thank
so you're a Sagittarius.
True Sag, the real Sag.
What are you doing for your birthday?
I just got through partying and I'm doing a brunch at Garden Room tomorrow morning.
Okay, 43. Happy birthday, girl.
Yes.
So Netta Bell, Atlanta, 43. Her birthday's in an hour. What do you do for a living?
I am DOT compliance for the
Okay, DOC compliance.
Yes, I'm the police for the CDL drivers.
Okay. You have any children?
I have two.
How old is your kid? How old are your kids?
Grown as hell.
I'll say your house seems quiet.
Yes, a empty nester.
Okay. How old are your kids?
I'm 24 and 18.
Okay. Both by the same man?
No,
No. Have you ever been married?
no.
No. So, Netabel, Atlanta, 43, Sagittarius, DOC compliance, mom of two kids, by two men, never married.
First thoughts, not a bad looking lady. 43, two kids, two baby daddies, never been married. 43, two kids, no. But I know I don't speak for all the brothers, and she might got some sense, fellas.
What kind of man you looking for?
A real one. That's it. If you real, you speaking what you want and mean what you want and say it with your chest, that means that you that one. No
What?
fake, no fakeness, no pretending to get into these fucking panties because it's not gonna happen. I need a real OG because I'm a boss chick and I mean what I say and I stand on business and I need you to match my energy.
You want him to be more bossier than you?
No, I want to be submissive. I'm tired of simply wanting a leading. I want to be that one that I can lay my guards down and understand a whole grown ass man. But the struggle is real. And
I don't think she malicious. I think this what she know. This as far as the capacity go, fellas. All right, this is her capacity. I don't think she malicious. You feel me? I think this display, this geo terminology and everything so hard and matter of fact, and I believe she know what submissive is, but we know she don't. We know she ain't got a submissive bone in her body. She a complete rebel. She just said she was a boss chick. All right, boss chicks is anything but submissive. All right, you can't be submissive. Why? Because you get those men you can run. All right, because let me explain something to you, baby girl. I'm a man's man. I don't do this. I don't do this at all. All right, all this hardcore, and you just as you look like you as hard as me.
A.
Ooh, child. Okay, you came in strong, Netabel. I guess maybe because her birthday in an hour, she's like, I don't got no more time to waste.
I ain't got no time. I'm about to be 43. I'm a whole grown woman.
Maybe she lit and drunk, but I know that don't change. You know what I'm saying? Her capacity to uh, 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 tell us what she want and articulate it well. You know what I mean? I just think this as far as it go, fellas.
Okay. So now, what are your deal breakers?
Liars, not being truthful of what you want, hygienes,
What's hygienes?
attitude, bad breath, missing teeth, odor. That's that one too. It
Oh,
is not.
you meant don't have bad hygiene.
Yes, that's my deal breaker.
Okay. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
So far, she ain't ridiculous, and I believe she'd get herself something, fellas. You know she'd get herself something. All right, you know what I'm saying? As long as she don't get ridiculous, it's a guy watching who will take all that, and you know it.
Way.
Just carry yourself. Confidence goes a long ways in a grown man. Even if you don't, if you have confidence in yourself that you that one, it feeds more into anything in the nature.
Okay. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, I make my own money. Just make sure you stand on your own, and when we out, you can carry your own when you need to.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra.
Fella, she'll get herself something. You know she'll get herself something. She real reasonable, right? And fella, she not bad looking. You know what I mean? Look, what we know she a baby mama too, but look, they grown and out the house. Ain't no man got to worry about that. And look, I know she ain't like, look, but I think she got potential to be good to somebody, some good to somebody.
Cam.
Hold on. Let me fix myself.
Wait, you have on pants? What you got on, girl?
I had on a body dress. I was outside.
Okay, it was the way. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, we see you, girl. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
I
ooh.
got the sneak peek of that.
You been drinking, I just realized.
Bro, it's a brother watching who will take all that. You feel me? I don't think she unreasonable. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think she unreal with her expectations. I think she got on here and asked for what she normally get. All right. And I think she had somebody go for this. What you think, fellas? But let's check out a little more.
It's my birthday.
Okay, it's your birthday. This is true.
It's
Annabelle, when was your last relationship?
a year and a half ago.
You don't have to answer. When's the last time you
And
were
I'm not.
sexting?
Good girls
Huh?
won't tell.
Fair use, family. Fair use.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Letting guards down, being more open, and understanding to mute when I need to be.
Understanding to mute when you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And why would
Man, I like that. Man, I like that. I ain't never heard of women get up here and say, I need to learn how to shut up. This the first woman I ever seen get up here and say, I need to learn how to shut up. All right? She understands and stand in her way of getting some of the things she want from men. All right? She see they not going to put up with that. That's why she says she need to learn how to shut up. Fellas, that's why I said, you know what I'm saying? At least we understand it. Maybe she don't got everything, but she got what somebody need, bro. Trust me.
a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a real one. I handle my business. I know how to be submissive at the point in life when it's a real one that understands and accepts the point of being submissive into a one. And I'm bubbly. And for the most, I'm cute as fuck.
Ooh. What was the last thing before you said cute as fuck?
I know how to be submissive when I need to be for the right one.
Okay.
She don't seem hopeless to me. You know what I mean? What you think, fellas? I mean, I don't detect no maliciousness. All right. I think she genuine. You know what I'm saying? I think she really gave us her. I don't think she got up here tried to play somebody else. I think this really her, fellas. You know what I'm saying? What you think? Let's make sure though.
And she's don't play with it.
She could be running one.
You're gonna be 43. What's the age range you would date?
I would date from 45 to 60.
And should the guy be in Atlanta?
No.
No. Okay.
She knows something, fellas. She knows something. You see her, you see that age she just gave? You see that age she just gave? You get she 43. We seen a 51-year-old who will only go to 55. Unreasonable, unrealistic. Ain't no 55-year-old man looking for her who tried to talk. She's smart. She's sharp. And she gonna get us something. Somebody taught us something, fellas.
And could he have
Passport
kids?
ready. Yes, definitely. As long as they're grown.
Okay.
17 and older.
Okay.
I
So
ain't got
none
time to change no
about
diapers.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I don't have time to change no diapers.
Okay. A lot of people are saying you're very controlling.
No. See, that's not submissive. You're gonna do whatever he say. You're gonna do what he say. You're gonna do what he say, and he gonna be good to you. That's it. That's it. You're gonna do what he say, and he gonna be good to you. You're gonna shut up and do what he say, and he gonna be good to you. That's it. That's all. None of the rest of that stuff you got.
And bossy.
However they feel it. If bossy means that I know what I want and I stand what I want, that's me then.
Don't nobody got a problem with you want what you want, baby girl. You ain't bossing nothing. You ain't gonna tell him shit. Don't even start it unless you want to be kicking rocks. All right, look, you 43, girl. Listen, ain't too many men in the hunt for golden girls. All right, you better chill out. Don't start it. Don't get bossy now. You got it going on. All right, as hard as you can have it, possibly.
I'm not selling anymore.
Okay. You feel like in the past you settled?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. We have a paid question.
Okay.
Divine Photo says you can't be a boss and want to be feminine at the same time. Pick a struggle. Why don't you leave Atlanta if you want a great outcome? Men don't want a woman who brag about their accolades. You are ego.
Step one is Divine Photo. Step one is I can be a boss and divide and brag about what my conquerors is because I work hard for it at the end of the day. And the step one is if
See, you gotta understand she got that attitude right there, right? All right. Trust me, it's some 60-year-old dude that'll put up with that if he can have her. He'll put up with that attitude if he can have her. All right, because she not unreasonable with her expectations, and she ain't asking that he be a boss. All right, but he gonna understand if he gonna put up with her. Boy, I don't know his chances of getting her to close that mouth.
the right one comes in my nature, I will leave Atlanta because I will submit to whatever is worthy to it. So at that point, pull up. If you're worthy, I will submit and let my guards down because I know that at the end of the day, a man's supposed to be a leader. So. What else do you want from me, Kendra?
Okay, they got questions for you, girl.
Please do.
Coffee Killer says, so you would accept a submissive man over a strong leading man?
I want a strong leading man. To the point because I'm tired of being a strong leading woman. I want a strong leading man to lead me into the right direction.
So you keep bossing up. You can't get a strong man. We ain't into that. All right, you ain't coming through with that. Because you ain't gonna never tell me nothing, and you definitely gonna close that mouth. All right, and you ain't really capable of doing that. That'll be a waste of my time, and I ain't got time for that. All right, I'm 52 years old. I need a woman who already understand that. Traditional women. All right, women who was raised a certain way. You ain't from there at all.
Directions, but I don't want to allow a man that's not a strong leading man to lead me down to failure. Been there, done that.
All right, she ain't going back to that.
I'm not. I'm tired of wearing a life jacket.
Ooh, a life jacket. Okay.
I want to float.
Ooh.
I don't know about how much you're gonna get all that, but I tell you what you can get. You can get you somebody interested. You know what I'm saying? And then from there it's up to you. All right, but I got you jacking it like you jack everything else that come through. But listen, I'm praying for you, and I got some real hope for you. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to close your mouth. You know your problem. Okay, everybody, and we back swinging. We're still swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas, and we right back at 'em, family. We got my girl Kendra G. As always, family, you know I ain't seen much of it. maybe 15, 25 seconds of it. She on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, fellas.
Hello? I love that you're ready. You got light in your face. Yes.
I got lighter
What's your name?
in my face.
Yeah, you like you set up. I love it. What's your name, love?
I'm Nakia. Hey, Kendra.
Hey, girl. It's Lakia?
Nakia with an N.
Nakia. Nakia, where you calling me from?
I'm in Atlanta, but I'm from Chicago.
Okay, where do you live?
I live in Atlanta.
Okay, ATL. How old are you?
38.
38. Oh, you look younger than 38.
Thank you.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse, emergency nurse.
Okay. You have any kids?
I do. I have two.
2 kids. How old are your 2 kids?
My son is 19 and my daughter just made 18.
Okay. Both by the same man?
Yes.
Yes. Have you ever been married?
I have when I was 24.
Okay. When did you, so you got divorced a long time ago?
Yeah. I was married for 5 years.
Okay. They say you look like Ari a little bit.
I get that a lot.
Oh, and you're from Chicago. Ari's from Chicago too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I actually saw you at a lot of things. I used to be like with Black Ink and Don is a
Okay.
good friend. of mine.
Yes. You know, I spent I spent 10 years in my last stint in Chicago, but I was in Chicago before that. So a lot of my career life was spent in Chicago. I know most of all the people on Black Ink. Well, Black Ink's over now, right?
I think so, yeah.
Black Ink Chicago. So when they were on, shouts to Charmaine, Ryan,
Yes.
Don, Ford.
Those are my people. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. All right, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aries and I'm not a liar. I saw people saying Aries lie.
Okay, so we got Nakia, Atlanta, but from Chicago, 38 Aries, a nurse, mine are 2 kids. Are your 2 kids by your ex-husband?
No, they're not.
But she was married. They're both by the same man, was once married, but now divorced. Married many years ago. All right, girlfriend, what kind of man you looking for, Nakia, girl?
First thoughts, family. Nice looking woman. Nice looking woman. 38, 2 kids, been married, baby daddy. I know that's tumultuous, and them 2 kids is a no. So, but I know I don't speak for all the brothers. She might got some sense, fellas. Let's just listen.
Honestly, just someone that is intentional, that knows what they want, that has worked hard as well to like set themselves up in life how they want to be, and somebody who is ready for a relationship.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers, I guess it would be dishonesty. Like all of the gaslighting and like, just come as you are and be honest. Like for me, I think dishonesty is my main deal breaker. And don't tell me you're gonna do something and then don't do it. Consistency too.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I'm 5'7". I do prefer a taller guy. But I don't have, it's not like you gotta be light skinned or dark skinned or skinny.
So you want a guy that's taller than you?
Yeah.
Okay. So just taller than 5'7". So does 5'11" make the cut, or that's not tall enough?
I mean, I've dated, yeah. I mean, that would be fine. I do find myself off the bat more attracted to taller men, like maybe 6 feet and up.
Okay.
But
okay.
I'm not like opposed to somebody.
Shout out to the tall girls. I do understand the reason that you guys always want somebody taller than you. I mean, it makes sense logically. All right. Yeah. What about money? She make a certain amount of money?
I don't have like a number, but I just want someone who's self-sufficient and who can actually like add to my life. I don't need anybody to take care of me, but I would like to build with a person.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
Fair use, family. Fair use.
Oh God. See this
Jen is right here. Huh?
I see this body, girl.
Oh. I'll bring it down some. I'll bring it down some. Jen is right here too. She said hi.
Okay.
Oh. I don't know.
All right, we see you, girl. Okay. We got you, boo. That's an Atlanta girl body. All Atlanta girls got body. I'd be like,
nice looking woman, fellas. Nice looking woman, 2 kids, 38 years old, clearly cutie on duty. She can't, it's hard to sell this. It's hard to sell this at 38 years old. All right, all that baggage, and you see what you in front of us, right? So we know men been trying. Men been trying. The problem is she impossible. All right, I mean, I understand that she got game. All right, she understand what men want to hear. All right, and she can almost get it. She can almost get it right. But I know the way she move, and I'm seeing what's in front of me. Ain't no way you on the Kendra G show. You on the Kendra G show because men can't put up with you. All right, you see they got your where they got your ass at. That mean they don't care what you want and where you at. They know about you. Trust me, because they been at you. All right, so you think you're gonna take your show on the road? All right, give it a try.
They must be giving ass out at the airport when you get off the plane. They were like, "Welcome to Atlanta. Here's your ass for the weekend.
Right.
Here's your body for the weekend." If you don't come with the body, when you get your suitcase, your luggage, they give you one in the ATL. Okay, they're gonna make sure
body
of it.
See, at this point in her life, fellas, she's showing up with that and gonna expect everything. At 30 years old, that, and then you wrap them 2 kids around it, it's a no. That's why she on the Kendra G show. All right. See, when she was getting baby daddies and leaving husbands, that's when she should have been making her selection. Now she thinks she can come back out here just because she's still nice looking. She middle aged, creeping in the golden season, and men like, no. It's all right, but it ain't nothing he can't pass up, fellas.
All right, Nakia, when was your last relationship?
My last committed relationship ended in 2019.
2019. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask, when's the last time you was intimate with somebody?
It's been a while, but I prefer not to answer that one.
Okay. Three flaws you have to work on.
I honestly need to learn to pour into myself as much as I pour into other people. Flaws. Shoot. Help me. What's a flaw? I'm sorry. I don't want to linger. I am late to a lot of stuff. Honestly, I'll be getting ready. I say I'm gonna be there at 8 o'clock, and I'm like getting dressed, and it's like 8:10. So I need to work on punctuality.
Work-life balance, you work.
And work-life balance, because I do work a lot. I do some content creation and stuff too. I'm always working. And when I'm not, I'm kind of like at home still working because I'm cooking and doing stuff around the house. So I need to have a better work-life balance.
Okay. Would you date a guy with kids?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
I'm open to more kids. People think I'm crazy, but I kind of want to experience the family dynamic. So I'm open to it, but it's not like a must.
Baby girl, you 38 years old. All right. And you know that's what men want to hear. You ain't trying to have no more kids. All right. You'd have had them already. All right. You ain't trying to have no more kids. All right. But I'm telling you right now. All right. The man that's okay with this situation, you're going to have to give him a kid. All right. Because the only way you're going to get one is if you give it to him. All right. The rest of these men going to come and play with you like they been doing. It ain't going to change. All right. You're going to get the same kind of men you've been getting. You ain't going to start getting a new kind of men. All right. That don't happen for you at 38 years old, creeping in the golden season. All right, it's getting hard. I know it's getting hard. Boss getting mean. But you know what you gotta do? You gotta buckle up. Gotta tighten up that belt. All right? Gotta get back out here and act right. All right? You gotta knock some of that stuff off, a whole lot of that stuff off that list. All right, because you see where that list got you at? That list got you on the Kendra G show. That mean men don't give a damn what you got on that list.
Okay. So we got Nakia, ATL. Should he be in Atlanta?
It will be. I've never done long distance, but I'm open to it.
Say it again.
I've never
done long distance, but I'm open to long distance.
You're open to long distance. All right. Nakia Atlanta, 38 Aries, is a nurse, mom to 2 kids, 19 and 18, by the same man. All right, girl. Why would a man be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm pretty much who I am. What you see is what you get. I'm very honest and open. And I don't know, I really enjoy taking care of home. So if I was in a committed relationship and, I have my man, then he would be well fed, well taken care of. And I'm just like really a team vibe. So, like I said, when I said building, I didn't mean me building a man or him building me, but like I would like to build something together. And I think that's really important.
Okay.
Fellas, it's just, if that was true, we already know she wouldn't be sitting here. All right? She wouldn't be. All right? If it was that simple and she was that easy to get along with, bro, she wouldn't be sitting here. I'm telling you, she 38 hot. All right? And she'd change her mind at the drop of a dime.
Do it. All right, Nakia, girl. Nakia ATL, but from the shy, 38 Aries. Oh, what's the age range you would date?
My age and up.
So 38 and up?
Or maybe like 36 and up.
36.
But in my experience, yeah.
36
yeah, that's fine.
and up? Okay. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
I'm not, but I heard you telling her I need to get that app.
Yeah, you got to download the app and you got to create your profile, and that's where the guy can reach out to you.
Okay.
How do you spell your name?
Look, family, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I mean, this is at your own risk, but I'm telling you right now, I will stay away from her. Okay, everybody, and we back swinging. We're still swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas, and we moving it right along, family. We got my girl Kendra G. As always, family, you know I ain't seen much of it, maybe 15, 25 seconds of it. She on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, Jimmy.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name, baby?
Rokia.
Rokia. Where you calling me from, Rokia?
Sarasota.
Sarah, where?
Sarasota.
Okay, I don't know where that is. Where's that located?
It's in Florida.
Sarasota, Florida. Rokia, how old are you?
I'm 30.
30. What do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
A nurse. What's your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. You have any kids?
Yeah, I have four kids.
4 kids. How old are your children?
I have a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 8-year-old, and a 6-year-old.
All by the same man?
No, 2. 1 from one and 3 from the other.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. Okay. What's this Aquarius? This is Rokia, Florida, 30, Aquarius, nurse, 4 kids, 12, 10, 8, and 6. Okay. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
First thoughts, not bad looking lady, 30, 4 kids, 2 baby daddies. No way. But I know I don't speak for all the brothers, so let's just listen, fellas.
I'm open to rich. He gotta have a job. He has to have some good qualities. I mean, he has to look handsome. I don't care if he has kids because I have 4 kids, so he can have some kids, but as long as he's a good dad. A good job.
Let's start with Rich a little bit. How much money he gotta make?
I mean, not rich, but I mean, he gotta have some money. He can't be broke. He gotta have something.
So what is that minimum?
I mean, more than half on the rent or something, or half on bills, or I'm reasonable.
So you want to pay half of your bills and your rent?
I mean, if it gets to it, yeah.
Do you get child support?
No, I don't request it.
So you don't request the men who you had kids with to help
They
you pay what half? Hello?
they take care of them.
Oh, do they pay half of the rent?
They don't live with me.
Your kids live with you.
Yeah, I don't have to request money from them.
I
They
guess
just
let me get the question out that I'm trying to ask. These are things that men would say, because men say, this is what men say at times. Single moms sometimes want the new guy to do more for them and their children than they require of the child's father, or the children's father in your case. So you're being honest. You want someone that, you said rich, but then you brought it down. At least they would go have.
they gotta have some money. I mean,
Right, they gotta have
can't be
enough money to go. Right,
not broke.
right.
Period.
Not broke. Okay, I'm with you on that. But I want to just get this question out. So some men will say, you want me to pay half of the rent for you and your children, but you're not requiring that of their own father.
No, I don't ask my kids that to pay my rent. No.
But can you understand how a guy
They
might feel
with me.
weird?
They take care of their kids. I mean, that's all I require from them. They take care of their kids, and I pay my own rent.
I get that. And listen, we're still there. I just want to get this. I want to see if you can understand the question that men have stated. Do you
Uh-huh.
understand how a man can feel like, why do I have to pay half of your rent? And these are not my kids, but their father doesn't have to
That's
pay
why
half.
I'm looking for one that is willing to, because not all men are willing. Some people don't want a female with kids. Some people request 0 kids. I mean, I'm one with 4 kids, so if you're willing, it is what it is.
Okay.
Fair use, family. Fair use.
Okay, we got somewhere. So you are aware that
With money, I mean, if it comes with, I'm reading the comments. I'm not looking for a man with money, but I mean, I want a man with money.
is it
She definitely looking for a man with money. Bro, she got 4 kids. All right, listen, all this about baby daddies just give her money. Bull crap. Bull crap. All right, just Kendra running down on her a little bit. So, you know what I'm saying? She got to get the stunting and posturing. All right, it's hard. All right, yeah, she definitely wants you to help. All right, she'll take half. Believe that. She's smart. A lot of them ain't this smart right here. They get on. Get on. Listen, she trying to make it herself as inviting as she know how, fellas. All right, and she listened to the men. She been listening to the men, telling her about her situation. All right, so trust me. At one point, it was all of it. She done brought it down to half. It's only one problem with that half, baby girl. You got 5 people with you. You have too goddamn much.
But let me just ask you this. If you get serious with a guy or in a relationship with a guy, would you expect him, like you said, to pay half of your bills?
Not right off rip, no. Mm-mm.
Okay. But when eventually this is something he should expect if it goes serious with you.
Probably, yeah. We'll be paying half or whatever, trying to work something out.
Okay, let's keep.
I won't be the only one paying my rent, period. I pay my rent by myself with 4 kids. So if I have a man, you're going to be either paying half or paying most of it.
Well, here's what I say to this. I don't think you should have to pay all of your rent either, but you have 2 men that can help you with that, and that's the children's fathers. And so I don't think any single mother should have the responsibility of raising the kids and paying all the rent themselves. I think that's what the 2 fathers that you have kids with should be doing. No?
No, I don't think my kid's daddy should pay my rent. That don't make sense to me at all. I'm not having sex with them. They're taking care of their kids. So why should they have to pay my rent? Whatever money they give me, for my kids, I mean, it might go towards my rent, but they're not specifically giving me that for my rent.
So why does the new guy have to pay half of your rent then? Why does that make sense to you?
I'm looking for a relationship or, all of that. So if we're living together, and building that's, it's not going to start off just like that.
Okay.
Okay, now that ain't listen, I can accept because I thought she was talking about, she meet a dude and he just pay half our rent. But that's why I was trying to uh make sure I got everything before I gave my assessment. But partner, I think she reasonable. If she get in a relationship with somebody, which is gonna be difficult, all right, let's see what else she want.
This is why it's important to have these conversations because you got to understand the mindset. So this is
Hmm.
more so of you guys living in the same house,
Yeah.
not just dating.
No,
Okay.
not just dating. No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. One thing you said though, your children's fathers give you money. So what you do with the money is what you do with it. So that's fair. But this is a Kendra question. Why wouldn't it make sense for a man who helped you create a child to pay half of the rent in which the child lives at? I mean, even though
I
you're
mean,
not having
there,
sex with you, because I mean, your child, taking care of your child is a part of keeping a roof over their head. So even though you're not having sex with your children's dads anymore, paying half of your rent is still contributing to the child that they help
so that's
create for
like
you.
I said, whatever money that they're giving me is, it's going to whatever to keep me and my kids afloat. It might go to haircuts, my rent, this, that. It's nothing specifically going to my just for my rent. My kids good. I'm not asking for, nobody to take care of my kids. I'm asking if you're living with me, we're in a relationship, bills,
If they live with you, they're taking care of your kids, though. Don't you get that? Like if a man lives
Yeah,
with you,
but
he's taking care of your kids.
I understand what you saying, Kendra, but you gotta understand what I'm saying too. I'm not asking my kid's dad to pay my rent because he's not living with me. He's taking care of the kids and doing whatever for the kids. I'm not asking my baby daddy for no goddamn rent. The hell, what do I look? I'm a nurse. First of all, my rent damn near 3. Like so,
And he ain't gonna give it to her any goddamn way. She knows she'll be wasting her breath.
what I want is a man who has money and can be on my level to help. And if
Here
not,
we
then
go.
fuck you and bye.
Here we go.
Okay, okay. Okay. On that note, we will continue. But I wanted to call somebody out real quick because sometimes y'all be forgetting who the fuck show this is. So Ivana Henderson said, Kendra, let it go. I'll let it go when I feel
Okay.
like letting it go. So hold on. So if you don't like something, Ivana, if it was going too long for you, that's when you tap your ass out and go watch, I don't know, a Cosby Show, rerun, Different World. The BT Wars probably on again. Hell, I don't give a damn what you go watch. But if you're gonna watch me, you're gonna watch me host my show the way the fuck I want to host it. Back to you. Now let's keep going. So, what are your deal breakers other than paying your rent if you guys get serious?
Deal breakers. They do drugs.
Put the
They.
phone back in your face. Put the phone
Oh, I'm sorry.
back in your face.
Stuff. I'm trying not to get. I'm at work.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
We gotta be able to see your face, honey.
She doesn't like you about going.
No, I'm not trying to show it because
No, yes, you shouldn't.
patient data.
Go by the door over there. Let me show you.
I don't know. You can X me off here. I'm at work and I just want to get on your live. I see you on here. I love you. You so beautiful and have a good day.
I don't know about this one, fellas. Look, I'm telling you right now. She got 4 kids. All right, 2 baby. She a mess. All right, I wouldn't go nowhere near this. All right, listen. Don't nobody listen to none of this from her. She know what kind of men she get, and it ain't gonna change. All right, I don't think she a malicious person, but I see what she done with her life. Clearly, you know what I mean. She ain't been thinking and making good decisions, and you know what I mean. You think you could just move around like you ain't about to show up to violate some man's space with 5 people, and you think he just gonna skip past that? Look, and act like if he move in here, all he gotta do is pay half for the. No, no, no. You're gonna get them guys that need to move in there and can't pay none of it. All right, they the kind of guys who accept situations like this. All right, the rest of us gonna let this one get by us. All right, and that guy, that will accept this situation, he don't look nothing like that guy you got in your head. Because that guy you got in your head, he ain't taking this. Okay, everybody. And we back swinging with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. And we moving it right along, family. Got my girl Kendra G up. As always, family, you know I ain't seen much of it. Maybe 15, 25 seconds of it. She on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, fellas.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, Kendra.
Hi, sweetheart. What's your name, honey?
My name's Neslin.
Neslin. Where you calling us from?
I'm in Texas.
Texas. Neslin.
Yeah.
Texas. What part of Texas?
I'm in the Woodlands area.
Woodlands. Okay. You have any kids?
I have a daughter, yes.
How's your daughter? How old is your daughter? Huh?
She's 5 years old.
5 years old. Have you ever been married?
I have, yeah. I was married for 7 years.
Oh, why'd you get divorced?
Because men cheat.
No, okay. The question first was when, and then I guess you could tell me why. But when
that was why. When was 3.5 years ago.
How'd you find out he cheated on you?
I kind of walked in on it.
No, see, that's why I don't get now. Damn it. It's one thing to cheat. How did you walk in on it? Was it in your
fair use, family? Fair use.
Home?
It was in our bed. Yeah. I came home early from work, and
Jesus got to be all in my body in those moments, because I would snap. Because I just feel like cheating is cheating, right? But how can you be so disrespectful to cheat in our home, in our bed? Did he ever explain that part of the disrespect, but outside of the cheating part?
Well, he explained that he was lonely for the 2 hours that I was away. Yeah.
And it made sense to him to have a woman in your bed?
It doesn't make sense to anyone but him. So I guess that's what matters to him.
Someone said that Kendra say snap or stab. Both. Whatever word you want. That's why Jesus loves me. God knows me well. And he knows my temper because he created me. So he shields me from those type of things. Because I would be the girl. I would be the girl on Snap. Y'all be interviewing me from jail. It'd be the jail single show, child. I'd be somebody's girlfriend. I'd be Roberta's bitch because I would be in jail after that. Like, I'm dating Roberta now because I had to kill my husband because this trifling man had someone in our bed. So now I'm dating Roberta, child, for the rest of my life. But God has protected me from that. So I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It's all good at this point.
All right. Neslin, Texas. Willem, what do you do for a living?
I'm in sales, life insurance and health insurance.
Life insurance. What's your zodiac sign?
Gemini. May 22nd.
May, baby. All right, so this is Neslin, Texas. Life insurance sales. She's a Gemini, 5-year-old child, was married once before. What kind of man you looking for now, boo?
Loyalty.
First thoughts. Nice looking lady. 30 years old. Mama 1. Been married 5 years old. Ain't no way. Because she gonna want you to help take care of her. Ain't no getting around that, fellas. And I ain't doing that. But I know I don't speak for all the brothers. And I know this definitely ain't out of the question for some of my brothers.
I'm looking for someone who's very loyal. Someone who's just ready to settle down. Kind, spirited. I'm not a religious person, but I'm open to someone who is religious. Someone who, a lot of people don't take life serious. I think you should, just because there are just so many things, that are important in this life. You get this beautiful experience. I think we should take it serious. I don't know what else to say. Someone adventurous, because I love adventure. Traveling is a big deal for me. I do go back.
When you travel, do you want him to pay for?
She a free spirit, fellas. She a free spirit. Oh, she a no way for me.
Both of you, or would you pay for yourself? He pays for his. How would you want the travel to be?
It's up to him. I'll pay for him one time. He pay for me, or he can pay for both. It's up to him. We can talk about it.
just kind, and someone who just chooses me every single day. Yes.
What's your deal breakers, honey?
Cheaters. Just be honest. Just be honest. Honesty goes a very long way. Anybody out here judging you, just be yourself, and we'll take it from there. Deal breaker. Breaker. Lethargic, just like stagnant mentally and physically, just staying in one place, not really trying to move forward in life, and blaming the world for your disadvantages. Someone who can own his own, be responsible, and I guess that's I think that's it for now.
Okay. Do you want to get married again?
I do, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry to go back to that terrible moment, child, but do you they want to know, what did you do when you walked in on your husband and the other woman?
I honestly, I was paralyzed because I never thought that would ever happen. Yeah, I was, shocked because I had him on a pedestal. My entire family knows this. I spoke so highly of him. It just shocked me. And then I took his phone and basically locked myself in a car.
So he took his phone during it?
You believe that I got a house I want to sell you in Texas? Cash app on the screen. Cash app me $5,000. I'm gonna send you the house in the mail. All right. Listen, she ain't. Don't nobody go to that level of disrespect straight off the top, and that's the first time you ever had an inkling that they. Fellas, he been cheating on her since the day he met her, and she know it. All right. If that really happened, okay, the first time you ever had an inkling, somebody, you ain't catch them in your bed. That's not how it usually go. I don't believe that.
And you locked yourself in the car?
Yeah, because I wanted to see what was going on in there, like what else was being hidden. I didn't know. I honestly, my mind was just so.
Now I believe that she was going through his phone and stuff like that. All right, that's what she be doing. That's the kind of stuff she probably was doing. That's how she found out. All right, because bro, listen, somebody that disrespectful that'll just be married to you and then your bed with another woman. Look, even he broke and can't take her nowhere else. That's why she describing somebody who got his own, no cheater. She describing everything her ex-husband was. All right, didn't have his own, was a cheater in her bed. He wasn't never no good.
So flustered and such in shock that I didn't react the way any of you guys thought or think I should have.
I'm assuming they stopped. Did he try?
Let me tell you what he was. He was cute.
To run after you and apologize?
He was cute.
He did, and he was. I think he was more fearful of what I would find in his phone, to be honest.
Shame. Okay, so that's what happened. All right, enough of him. The new guy, does he have to look a certain way?
Athletic is my preference, but I will not, judge someone who just cannot get there. When I say cannot, meaning just like not mentally, but medically cannot get there. But athletic, because I'm an athletic.
What do you mean medically cannot get there?
Because there are some people who are like thyroid problems and things like that. Just like it's just an imbalance when it comes to like weight loss and things. There are different reasons as to why people have a little bit of weight on their body. So I don't want to.
I was recently talking to my doctor yesterday, actually, and he said that obesity is now a disease. And I said, well, how does it make it a disease? And he said, because there's some people who literally cannot lose weight, and it's not because they're not working out, not because they're not eating right. It can be due to different imbalances in their body. And now that the health world will consider obesity as a disease. I was like, wow, I never knew that.
It's true. You don't want to judge someone who has a beautiful spirit. You don't want to say, hey, I'm not going to date you just because you're obese, right. Or, so.
What about money? Does he got to make a certain amount of money?
I would say at least 150K.
Ooh, 150K. She put 150 on it, child. Now, of course, I have to ask you, do you make?
Okay, so far you gotta make 150K. You gotta be an athlete. You can't cheat. And so far you're gonna get a baby mama who ain't told us about nothing, a free spirited baby mama who ain't told us about nothing and think she should be able to do whatever the hell she want while you taking care of her.
At least 150K.
I make 100K.
Make
Slightly
100K.
above that, yeah.
So you want someone to make a little bit more than you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's do the Kendra. Let's do the Kendra Cam. We can tell you looking. I can tell you in shape. Okay. We see the waist. No. Okay. Okay. That's a nice shape. You look good. You look good. All right, Nelson, right?
Neslin.
Neslin. I apologize. Neslin.
You look nice, baby girl. You look really nice. Gonna get you the same thing you've been getting. Ain't gonna get you nothing else. All right? Ain't been getting you men with 150K. Most of them don't want to take care of nobody else children. All right? I ain't taking care of nobody else children. That ain't happening. Most of us feel this way. All right? Listen. Take them back. Take them back where you got them from. Look, girl, I'm telling you, the best outcome for you is to just take them back.
So, was your last relationship your marriage?
Yes, my last serious relationship was my marriage. I did try something beginning of February and it lasted 10 days, which was very succinct for a relationship that I thought was going to be very serious because it's with someone that I knew in the past.
Listen, she calling it a relationship and it was 10 days. That's a free spirit for you all day long. Okay? That's a free spirit for you all day long. She just thinks she could just tell you that. A relationship, it was 10 days. You knew him for 10 days. Y'all been smashing. That's it. Well, no relationship.
Like I went to high school with the person and there was, love involved and expectations and whatnot. But that didn't pan out because I guess it just wasn't our time.
Okay, wasn't your time. And
Fellows, what the hell kind of loving was involved in 10 days? All right? Meatloaf. All right? Trust me. Them free spirits, man, I'm telling you. And one of them spirits that live in them, Jezebel, I promise you, you ain't gonna like that.
You have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Yeah, February.
February. Okay. Why do you think you're single?
You know what? I think it has a lot of people say the same thing, and I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I honestly am. I'm serious about it, and I put myself out there. I try to date, and it's difficult to find your person these days. It just seems that way.
How about you got them holes in your face? All right? You want too much. How about you expecting everything and you ain't told us nothing about what we can expect from you and what you got to offer us? That's a nice body. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. All right, look, check this out. You a nice looking woman. And you get yourself something for sure. You get in here and get reasonable. But this superstar you just described, he don't want this shit. That ain't who come and take this shit. All right? Listen, you asking for way too much to be offering not much.
Way. So I am careful with the kind of people I have around my kid, especially. I'm not like out here being single with just myself. So it's important for me to find someone that's just kind of aligned with my life, or at least have both our lives, be intertwined.
Baby girl, you needed to get that from the guy you gave the little girl to. Take him back. Go get it from him. Don't come out here with all these expectations of men now. No, no, no. All right, you happen straight in the middle age. You somebody, child's mama. Take them back.
In the most peaceful way. I don't want anyone out here playing games and, trying to hurt my feelings and my kid and, so.
Okay. All right. So this is Neslin. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
So I think I'm a fun person. I do, I dabble in different activities that I.
What activities do you dabble in, Neslin? I
I'm just
feel like that's
adventurous.
one of them.
Let me tell you about them free spirits. They a lot of fun. All right, yeah, they are. They a lot of fun. But bro, oh my God, when they bad, they horrible. All right, they horrible.
open to a lot of things, and
That's one of them. That's one of them freaky laughs.
no, it's not. No, it's not. But I mean, it could be, but not really. What I'm really trying to be specific about is, I guess, my level of adventurousness. I'm just open to doing a lot of things, and and exploring new activities. That's all.
Okay.
But that's not all. I mean, I'm kind. I'm peaceful. I am loving. I have so I mean, I've been.
She one of them chicks you will walk into a swingers party and there she go on the floor. 4, 5 dudes pipe in hand. It's just that's I'm telling you. Think I'm playing? You think I'm playing?
A mom and a dad for my kid for a while, so I have like this alpha female, alpha male kind of thing going on. It's just one of those things that you could that you develop. That kind of, you just have to be that person. Not saying that I want to be. So someone who's strong would be great. So like an alpha that can kind of I'll be able to say, okay, I not submit, but to a certain level submit. I am kind.
Do you want more kids?
I do. I always wanted 5 kids. I only have 1, but I can deal. 2 more is fine too.
And the guy can have kids already, correct?
Yeah, he can. I'm open to that.
All right, let's do it. I think you're pretty dope. This is.
Fellas, I don't think she was bad. They get worse, but she wasn't good. That's for damn sure. You know what I mean? Look, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, everybody, and we back swinging with Still Swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas, and we right back at 'em, family. We got my girl Kendra G. As always, family, I ain't seen much of it, maybe 15, 25 seconds of it. Look, she on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, fellas.
I can't hear you, baby.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Have you been here before?
I haven't.
You haven't? Is your name Alexis?
Yes.
Okay. Where are you calling me from, boo?
I'm calling from Florida.
Florida. How old are you?
I'm 27.
27. And what do you do for a living?
I work for a call center, customer service.
Call center. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have 2.
2 kids. How old are your 2 kids?
14 and 4.
And 4. Both by the same man?
No.
Why are you not with the 4-year-old dad?
After I got pregnant, he went through a hard time, and he just showed me some characteristics that made me questionable about everything. Basically, he just didn't put me in his thought process, I guess.
He didn't put you in his thought process.
Right.
Okay. So that was not good for you. So Alexis, call center, Florida, 27, Virgo, mine are 2 kids, by 2 men, never married, correct?
Correct.
All right. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
I'm looking.
First thoughts. Nice looking woman. Real nice looking woman, man. 27, 2 kids, a 14-year-old. I mean, she had a baby at 13. 13, 14 years old. She don't, I don't know, fellas. I mean, she seems soft. She don't seem hard. She seem inviting. But, it's just some things she'll know for me. But I know I don't speak for all the brothers. Let's just listen, fellas.
For a man that is authentic, a man with manners, respectful, um, a man who has integrity, character, respectful.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
A man who is arrogant with their knowledge, I guess. A man who will make you feel, I guess, I don't want to say dumb, but basically dumb. I don't like that. And I don't like an impatient man. A man who's rushing to do everything, rushing to connect, I guess.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I wouldn't say he would need to look a certain way, but I do like Black men, African American men.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Say again?
I said no African man.
No African men. Okay, no African men. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I actually thought about this question a lot because I watch your show, but I dealt with men who I necessarily put finances on the back burner for because they had some of those characteristics where they had character, respectful, and things like that. So I don't necessarily.
The character was that cute. All right, that's when she had put the finances on the back burner. If he cute enough, she had destroyed the rest of the list, like all of them. All right, listen, fella, she 27 years old. She don't know much. All right, and she don't have no guidance. All right, listen, you know who raised her? These women who didn't have time for her. And she don't talk to men. She don't talk to men. See, them older women, they scared these young ladies. Got them believing that, men dangerous and we crazy and we don't mean them no good. But, they full of it. That's the men they get. The men they get like that. All right, because it ain't our fault that they the only kind of men you could get. All right, listen. Fellas, I know you listening to her and you see how she jacked her life up. Fellas, it ain't all her fault, but it is her responsibility.
Necessarily have a number for that because I am able to. I don't think compromise is the right word.
Fair use, family. Fair use.
I am able to be with a man who necessarily doesn't have like everything set in stone versus a man who is stable.
The man is stable. Okay. Fair enough. Child, I forgot my next question. Oh, time for the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
So money ultimately doesn't matter to you.
It doesn't necessarily. I want to say it doesn't matter because we do live in like a money-driven society. Because it is important to be able to live comfortably and to be able to sustain. But I wouldn't say it is the main priority. It's not number one, but it is still important.
Okay. All right, that's good. Okay. All right. We see you. Look, you're in good shape.
Thank you.
Girl, what did you go and do? Nice looking young lady, man. Nice looking young lady. All right, and she still can get herself something. She can still get her teeth in something, right? But that Joker don't look like that superstar she got in her mind. That dude ain't gonna take this. He gonna come and play with her like been going on. All right, she looking for that cute dude, bro. All right, and the only kind of superstars taking this is the kind that's coming to play with her. But she don't know this, and that's not what women tell her. And she don't talk to men.
All right. When was your last relationship?
November of 2023.
November of 2023. Okay.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
November of 2023.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I would say that I have a wall up. I'm not very vulnerable to men, just because men just I feel like they need to show me certain. They need to make me feel comfortable enough to make me feel vulnerable. So at first, it would make it seem like I'm not interested or nonchalant or just don't want to be with you. But it's not that. It's just I have a hard time being vulnerable, and I expect a man to, I guess, chase me, which is kind of weird to say. I expect a man to chase me, and last thing I would probably say.
Baby girl, you see how all that stuff working out for you? Got your ass on the Kendra G show. All right? Let me explain something to you. That means men don't care to chase you. Men don't care to chase women who got 2 kids unless he just chasing some tail. And you know, once he get what he looking for, he gonna scram like it been going. You got a situation that's not ideal for most men. And until you accept that, you ain't gonna never accept where you are. Baby girl, you gotta get a man who clearly know he ain't gonna do better than you. Because a man who think he can do better than you not gonna stop at this. And even some men who will want to stop at this, they just can't. It's too much. You bringing 3 people to violate some man's space. That's heavy on a man's pockets when he working his ass off for his money. All right, it's a man who would do it. It's a man who would do it, young lady. But he don't look nothing like that superstar you got in your mind. You gotta go talk to some men. You gotta go talk to some men because you slipping into, girl, you're gonna be spinning in infinity. You're gonna be spinning in infinity. All right? It's gonna be a never ending story of you just going from man to man. All right, and you're gonna end up with another baby dad. I promise you. You gotta go talk to some men, baby girl. Don't keep talking to these women.
Is that I am mhm.
Listen, baby girl, some men who ain't trying to smash. Some men who ain't got a dog in the fight. All right? Some men who gonna be honest with you. You ain't gonna like it. I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't gonna like it. But it beat the fact that the stuff that these ladies telling you ain't goddamn it happening. You on the Kendra G show. I can prove it. Your ass right here.
I can't think of a third one. I would say I can't think of a third one right now. Oh my
You only
god.
have 2 flaws.
No, I have more definitely, but I being on the internet right now, it's just freaking me out. I can't think of anything. Look, I'll tell the man the third flaw when he messaged me.
Woo! Tell the 3rd flaw. I got a question for you. Let's read this one. Dark Bubble said, if she doesn't want to answer, I understand. But how has having a child so young affected her as an adult? Did she miss out on being a teenager developing into an adult? So you have a 14-year-old. So I guess you had your child at what, 13? Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, how did that affect you as in becoming an adult?
You see, fellas, she was a fast girl, and we see them all the time. All right, she was a fast girl. I hope you don't think she changed. All right, listen, she gotta get under some leadership, cause women they just gonna keep pointing her to that cute dude, cause she a fine chick. He gonna come and play with her, but you know he ain't gonna be serious about this. He ain't gonna wrap his head around this. That dude she looking for, no, he ain't gotta take this.
I honestly I don't recommend this, but me personally, it made me a better woman. I was able to sit back and actually think about what happened in my childhood to cause this to happen. I understand like my parents' part into it, like they wasn't necessarily well, they wasn't necessarily as focused on me, which is I'm not trying to diss my parents at all, but they was going through their own things at the time. So at the sometimes you get pushed to the back burner, which is I don't want to say it like that, but you
Not having no time for it. They going through what they going through, and both of them trying to live their lives. You see where I'm coming from? And in the meantime, she doing whatever she want to do. She raising herself. All right, don't nobody got time for her. So she doing her thing. And at 13 years old, she got a baby.
get pushed to the back burner because they're trying to focus on themselves. But me, I just think it helped me to understand what necessarily was causing me to be the way I was, what made me, fall into peer pressure and just want to follow the crowd and things like that. So that caused me to just want to do a whole 180 and just be my own individual.
Okay. This one's a compliment to you. LII says she looks good for 2 children.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
What kind of crap? She look good for 2 children. She 27 years old. She fine. All right, can you imagine what that'd be with none? Baby girl, I'm upset for you because I know what you facing, and I know you've been lied to, and they just keep telling you it don't matter, while men keep showing you it does.
I would say because I do take pride in my own individuality. I am authentic, my own self. I have my own way of thinking. I'm not too corrupted by social media. And I just, at the end of the day, I just want to feel protected and loved and secure. And any man that provides that, I will 100% give that back.
Okay. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but this was a question that I think is worthy if you want to answer or not.
Messed it up, little mama. You messed it up. All right, listen, I know you've been told it don't matter. Listen, we keep showing you it do. Your ass on the Kendra G show. You better get real. All right, you better get real. You better wake your ass up, girl. Wake your ass up, girl. All right, listen. You gotta put away this little girl shit. You gotta grow up. You gotta take your ass and talk to some men. Some older men who ain't trying to smash you. Who gonna tell you what you really facing. And know you ain't gonna like it. All right, but it's gonna get you somewhere.
When you got pregnant at 13.
Versus these women who keep telling you all this stuff that you like, but you ain't never getting it.
Was it by a man that was your age or older?
Yeah, I was
your
in
age
school as well. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are both young.
Yeah.
Okay, clear. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. All right, let's do it, Alexis. They say you look good, girl. Alexis, Florida, 27, Virgo. Do you want more kids?
I don't. So I would.
Oh no. Oh no. Because that guy you're gonna get, you're gonna have to give him one. You're gonna have to give him as many as he tell you if you're gonna take those 2. You ain't gonna tell him shit. Get that kind of stuff out your mind, young lady. All right, you definitely gonna give him 1 or 2 or however many he want if he gonna agree to bring 3 people in his space and let you violate his space like that. You ain't gonna tell him you ain't gonna give him no children, and he willing to accept all of this foolishness you got going on and that hurricane you got over there called the life. Baby girl, wake up. Go talk to some men. All right, they gonna get you somewhere. I promise you. All right, wake up. Go talk to some men. They will get you somewhere.